Eyeshadow for Dummies. I'm gonna just walk you through step by step how to do this eyeshadow look right here. Still demure, still cutesy. You can use any eyeshadow palette. Sticking with matte shades, so not shimmery. First, I'm gonna dip into this one right here, as well as a little bit of this one right here. I'm just kind of sticking with like browns. Using a brush that looks like this. It doesn't really matter what brand you get one from, but you do want an actual eyeshadow brush rather than like the little sponges, you know, that come in the drugstore eyeshadow. So I'm gonna start right here on the outer part of my eyelid. And I'm first gonna kind of do like small patting, swiping motions a little bit, and then I'm going to start to do little circles and swipes up and outward. You wanna keep everything lifted or else it'll drag your eyes down. So we're not blending down here. Don't mind my hair, by the way. So just blending up and out, and then once I've done that, there's not very much eyeshadow left on my brush, so I'm gonna just blend whatever's left. And I'm gonna repeat that exact same step with those exact same colors one more time, because it's just gonna make it more pigmented. So this outer part of the eye, keeping things, you know, up toward the temple as you blend out a little bit. You can even flick out a little bit like this, and then slowly start to take it across. We have levels and options with this. You could honestly just leave it like this and pop on your mascara or your lashes or whatever. This would just be like very simple and basic, but I'm gonna show you what you can do if you wanna bump it up just a little bit. So I'm gonna take this color. We're not like swiping or digging, because if you have like good quality eyeshadow, a little bit's gonna go a long way. I'm gonna be doing basically the same motions, but I'm gonna be keeping it more so on that lower part of the eyelid because it's a darker color. That's how we do a little bit of a darker eyeshadow and not look like we have a black eye, is keep it lower on the lid. Just kind of patting, swiping, and now I can start to gently diffuse it up and out. Flick, flick, flick. And then blend into that crease. And there's really not very much left on my brush at this point. So we're just diffusing everything out. I might even take a little bit of this light tannish color just to kind of blend the edges. Make sure everything is nice and smooth. I'm going to pop a little shimmer on the eyelid. You definitely could do a matte lighter color, just a little like inner, you know, 2/3 of the eye to brighten things up, but I'm gonna take this champagne shimmer. I honestly just take it on my finger. I find that easiest and I get a lot of pigment that way. And I'm just gonna gently pop it on here. I'm not bringing it up into the crease. I'm just keeping it on this lower mobile lid in the inner part, and then I'm just kind of like softly tapping as we get over to where we did the dark. Just kind of softly blending and tapping. You can even take like a darker shimmer color and pat that in between the light champagne shimmer and the dark mattes, and that kind of blends everything. And if you want really seamless looking eyeshadow, there's gonna be a lot of kind of back and forth blending. I'm gonna take my brush again and just the tiniest bit of that deep brown and just kind of make sure everything's still nice and defined on the outside right here. It's really important to actually not forget underneath the eye, the lower lid. I know that can sound scary. It can feel like our eyes are gonna look super dark. I promise it will all come together with mascara / lashes. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of, honestly, all 3 of the matte colors that we used on this smaller detail blending brush. I'm just gonna focus most of it on the outer part of my lower lash line and kind of connect it on the side, like up and out. You could just leave it on the outer corner, but I like it pretty smoky underneath. For eyeliner, I honestly just always stick with my eyeshadow palette and grab a dark brown or dark gray or whatever, or it could be black. I just typically stick with dark browns and grays, and I just take my angled brush and just stamp / smudge a little bit of that on, instead of doing an actual like liquid eyeliner or like eyeliner pen, because I just find it to be a lot softer and more demure and more cutesy. Here's how it looks all finished with lashes and everything. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I would love to answer them for you.